Welcome back, guys, to Whiskey Adventure. I'm Matt.
I'm Vincent.
And today we're doing a little something different. You see two bottles, you think maybe we're doing a bottle comparison. Actually, we're not. What we're doing here is I had Vincent pour this blind for me. I've had both of these quite extensively, apparently. And he's only had the Woodford.
I might have had them both when you poured them out at some point.
No, I just
got that one. Okay.
Yeah, so you haven't had that one. Well, actually, I brought that to Jeremy's last weekend. So
no, I was not there. I was,
that's right.
busy working my ass off for a deadline.
Unfortunate. Yeah, so you haven't had it.
No.
So he poured one of these two for me. I don't know which it is. I think the profiles, in my mind at least, are similar enough that I don't think I'll be able to tell which is which. So it's my job to figure out which one it is, and I'm really just hoping to give you guys better notes based on it being blind. But he knows what his is.
Yeah, I know what's been poured, so
yeah,
I won't tell to the end.
But so what we do have here is either Woodford Reserve Masters Collection, and this is the 2024 batch proof, which is 121.2 proof or 60.6% ABV. And this one is one I got last Saturday, and this is Elijah Craig batch C920 2020 COVID bottle. 66.4% or 132.8 proof. And this is supposed to be one of the best Elijah Craig batches of all time. So
I don't know. Jim might counter that. I mean, remember that old batch 4 he had.
Batch 4 is up there. Batch 4 and C923 for sure. But before C923, this was, up there. I mean, it's still up there for sure. But yeah, let's get into the nose here. See if I can maybe figure this out. They are quite different in proof, so. Ooh. Okay. Kind of grassy.
Grass. I get a little more of some leather notes with it. It's oily-ish.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Maybe like a dark, like a cacao powder. There's a tinge of nuttiness in there, but not a ton. My immediate reaction is that this might be the Elijah Craig, just because one, it smells hot, and two, that grassy note. I can't imagine that being on the Elijah Craig. I can't imagine it being on the Woodford.
A little bit of some cinnamon on there.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up. These were relatively fresh pours when we started the video, so the oakiness is starting to come out a little bit.
A bit more
with that
oakiness,
cinnamon.
a bit more vanilla.
Yeah, cinnamon. If there's a caramel there, it's like it's not a very like sweet caramel. It's like the flavor profile of caramel, but not the sweetness, if that makes sense. I think the grassiness is kind of starting to die down a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna sip out.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It's good. Ooh, hot.
It is hot. Definitely more of that chocolateness on the palate for sure. Definitely a very dark, rich pour. Quite a bit oaky.
Yeah, I was gonna say oaky on it.
That leather. I just kind of realized maybe that note that I think of as astringent oak. Maybe that's also a leather note.
Could be.
That might be. I might have
because I've always known that you always describe it as a fresh cut oak. I've always gotten that association more with scotches.
Really?
And when you say oaky scotches on there, I kind of got that fresh cut, that nice freshly cut note oak on there is what it feels like.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Because they're usually older oak. Or at least older whiskeys.
Mm-hmm. I think it knows climate, everything, water, all changes it around. So
yeah. Definitely coming forward is very oak dominant now.
Yeah, it's almost an oak bomb right now.
Yeah. But it's damn good.
It is.
Especially when it's just like sitting there in your mouth before you swallow it. That's where it's like really fucking good, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's as smooth as under. It's just an unapologetic bourbon.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to when it's like that.
You can definitely taste the age too. Again, I'm assuming this is the Elijah Craig. This is when they still have the 12-year age statement. So if this is the Elijah Craig, is the 12-year cask strength whiskey over 130 proof that we're drinking. So you can definitely tell if that is the case.
Let's get another drink in there, and then we'll add some water.
Not getting any like anise or anything like that. Still a tinge of nuttiness, but not a whole ton.
Yeah.
I think you would typically get more nuttiness on an Elijah Craig barrel proof. But yeah, let's add some water. I'm gonna add quite a bit too, since this is up there. And let's see. I'm gonna give each of us a full milliliter. Oh, what the hell? Come on. All right. So I don't know what proof that's taken it to. Maybe 50. I don't know.
Who knows? I think you might put a little bit more in yours than mine, but I'm not gonna complain. For me, that vanilla notes come out a bit more.
Yeah.
Still got some oak there, but not as predominant as it was starting to become.
Yeah. It's funny you bring up that vanilla because so Elijah Craig Small Batch was actually the first bourbon I ever bought. And the reason why I fell in love with it so quickly was because it had just the strongest vanilla note to it. And that's 94 proof, I believe, 49 or 47%. So as we're getting to that range of proof, the fact that vanilla is coming forward is really interesting.
And my first bourbon I had was the Willet Still Pot.
Well, I'm sorry.
The one that you don't like on there, but fortunately, it's for
Pot
some weird
still.
Pot still. But fortunately, for some reason, I like that one.
Well,
I might have to bring it so we can review it just for the shits and giggles.
if you guys want to see me scrunch my face up and not enjoy whiskey, let us know and we'll do the Will Pot still.
It's a shits and giggles one. Still pretty warm, but
Yeah. I think I might like that more, honestly.
yeah, it's still warm, but not as what it was.
It's not as oaky. It's more well balanced. It's not as much of a kick in the face as far as proof goes.
Right.
I'm digging that.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, and that's probably, as far as like in a single drop, that's the most water we've ever added to anything. We've had videos where we would add a few drops, try it, add a few drops, try it.
Yeah.
Add a few drops, try it.
I know there was one by the end of it. We watered it down pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it was a hazmat when we did it.
Yeah. But this is the first time where we've put that much in.
At one shot.
Yeah, for sure. And we can actually, we can take it down even more. I would be interested. Yeah, I think it's way better with proof down, dude.
It is.
I honestly feel like the viscosity is actually thicker as well. Wow.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like the finish is longer. Maybe because it's not like sucking the soul out of your mouth, and so it's actually like sticking around. The oil is sticking around longer on your tongue. But you know, let's do a.
Add some more water. Why not?
You've got. I think you have a bit more than I do. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. My
you got your fancy Glen here.
My birthday present from a few years back. Oh, that is really nice now. Man, get more of the oil, the leathery notes that come from it. Yeah.
It's just kind of leather and oak now.
It's like walking into the Wilson's leather store back in the day.
I have no clue what that means.
Wilson's used to do high-end leather or something that used to be in the mall.
Oh, I grew up. I mean, I'm still way too poor for that.
Well, that was the mall that was right here down in Carlsbad. So.
Oh well, again, I grew up in East County, San Diego, so my mall was located in El Cajon, not Carlsbad.
Yeah, well, just like close enough though.
Yeah,
Tri-City area.
I mean,
yeah. Vanilla's there, oak's there, but it's not as dominant on the oak. It's nice and balanced.
The viscosity just holds up. The viscosity and the finish and the depth all hold up so well to the water that just like
it just makes it more and more palatable, more tolerable.
The profile hasn't changed at all.
No,
it's just you can taste things all of a sudden. It's not just
you taste things, and you can taste them a bit longer.
Yeah. Damn. Well, now I know. Whichever one this is, I like it more with water, for sure. And a sizable amount of water. So, am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You didn't make an ass out of yourself this
time. Hey, I'm getting better at it with the bourbon, guys. I'm getting better at it. All right, now what I want to do, I want to go back to it at cast strength, just to double confirm that we do actually prefer it with the water. And I'm doing the smallest pours here because we've been drinking some high proof stuff tonight, so. Especially after this is the highest proof one, to be sure. All right. This might be the first time we've ever gone back to cast strength as well after watering it down.
True. I mean,
maybe we've done it once before, but definitely not very common.
No. I think most of the time we're working with very little samples on them, so.
Yeah. And immediately I can tell you it's just so much more difficult to put your nose into it at this point.
You got too much of the alcohol burn with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just thinner and it's not as rich.
But you know what I get more? I've gotten more of that cinnamon note at the cast strength before we water it down.
I think it's a little bit sweeter too at cast strength.
Yeah.
But for me, where I'm at with this, the amount of viscosity you get with the water really just the viscosity adds that finish to it. Like at cast strength, this just It's got a little bit of a finish, but it's like short to medium. Whereas after you add the water, it's like it's a
It
long
expands it. It
finish.
opens it up.
Really long. And so yeah, from now on, when I drink this bottle,
Yeah, bang a few drops.
I'm gonna be
few drops on there more.
milliliter milliliter minimum. You know, milliliter per like probably per half ounce.
Yeah.
So I don't know what proof that brings it to. You guys do the math. So yeah, I mean, again, known as one of the best batches of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof of all time.
Especially modern ones on there, because I know batch 4 is batch 4.
Yeah, Pirate Bottle.
You can't really get that anymore, but this one, yeah, it's...
Yeah, Pirate Bottle will cost you probably 500, you know, five Benjis. This was, this cost me $90 plus tax, so. Definitely, maybe one of the best all time, but even better with water. With a significant amount of water too. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. If you guys have anything you'd like for us to check out, let us know down in the comments below. We'll try and find a sample or a bottle locally. That way we can bring that review to you guys as soon as possible. But other than that,
we'll catch you guys next time.